The following is a brief description of a beta project that utilizes a web browser-based application to receive incoming chat protocol messages from a sending device. These messages are written to a MySQL database, then compared to user-defined input and routed to an assigned device or devices as a SIP phone call. The data is also queried from the MySQL database and displayed on a web page for users' visual reference. The receiving device could be an Android or iPhone voice application, Spectre Link or ASCOM Wi-Fi or DET phone. In this application, the sending device is a Roland responder for 1000 system. To access the web application, simply double-click the desktop icon. The web interface is very easy to use. The user simply selects a device by clicking the radio button, then entering room numbers that are to be associated with the device. In this example, deliberate mistyping is entered to show that security is built into the data entry before being sent to MySQL. After clicking Submit button, data is written to MySQL and also updated in the display on the right side of web page. After rooms are assigned, the user may click on the Call Activity button to display a list of most recent message activity. Back on the assignment page, clicking the desktop messaging button will open the pop-up for sending instant messages. In this example, there are 3 predefined messages for a create your own feature. Desktop. Messaging is also displayed on the Call Activity page. The following example shows an iPhone receiving messages from the desktop messaging pop-up and a Roland responder nurse call system. The following video shows a Spectre Link 80. following video shows a Spectra Link 8450 to Wi-Fi phone and an iPhone receiving messages from a problem-responder nurse call system. TAP messages are received by the system as demonstrated is made up entirely of fully supported, industry-recognized open-source applications with the exception of the Raman 4000 nurse call system. The system utilizes an Arduino microcontroller to receive TAP protocol messages on the input side. The controller then processes the TAP protocol and sends the data to a MySQL database. The controller also inserts the proper data into an asterisk dial plan, which is used to place a SIP phone call. The phone call is processed through the VoIP PBX running on a Linux box. In this case, the Raspberry Pi. The PBX is a fully functional VoIP PBX. The MySQL database communicates to a web server to insert, update, and display messages received from the sending TAP device and also from the desktop messaging client. This application has been successfully tested with Arrow Pi Wi-Fi access points, Fastcom wireless phones, Spectra Link wireless and DAP phones, and several VoIP smartphone apps including Media 5 for Android and iPhone. This presentation is respectfully submitted for your professional evaluation and comment to determine if further development is warranted. Developing this application could lead to a viable solution for smaller budget, restrained facilities looking for a user-friendly application. Further development may also be useful for web interface and IO controlled applications. Thank you for your time and consideration.